G'day friends, welcome to today's YouTube video. My name is James. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm going to get through this pretty quickly today. This is just the May set of Collage Club printables. We have 5 US letter size sheets here. You can see I've printed them all out on glossy sticker paper. I've run them through my Silhouette Portrait 3 cutting machine and essentially made huge sticker sheets so I can use my ephemera in my journals. I will say something was a touch off in my printing, and I don't know why, but some of the blacks are strong and then other areas are not as strong. I don't think you can super tell, but the printing is a little off for me. I would run it through again, but I'm trying to save my paper, and I did change out the gray ink tank, so I think that helped a little bit, but I'd almost finished printing all of them by that point. So anyway, don't worry about that. These are all obviously for my own personal use, and I use them for a lot of different things. A lot of these I anticipate kind of harvesting, tails from mermaid, and I've already done a lot of mermaid, but I still have some to do. So I think I'm gonna like chop and Frankenstein a lot of these together. So I use them for what I need them for, and I think that's okay if the printing isn't perfect on this set. So let's go through it. This is a bunch of older mermaids. I have some of these from my 2024 mermaid challenge as well. And I don't think these are the challenge ones that I did. I think they were extra ones I did. And I am going to flip that journal when my allergies go away, so I can give you a nice long chatty flip of that. Now that May 2025 has started, and I am doing mermaid this year, but it is going to look a little different. So you'll see that video when it comes out. No, I don't even know why I'm saying that. I'm just not doing it daily is the thing. I'm going to combine a whole bunch of days all together in maybe a couple of videos. And that's what I think I'm going to do this year. But this is, I love these eyelash fish. This is my mermaid jewel hair Teresa. It's like a pencil sketch I did from Virtual Voyage 4. This is one of the stamped illustrations. This was an abandoned little sketch for the Daisy Style workshop. And yeah, great. Some of these things, actually, if you've been in Collage Club for a long time, you might actually recognize some of the pieces that are the base of something else. And like this here, this mermaid was painted over. I think she was already a part of Collage Club as something else, but I had transformed her into this mermaid. So sometimes I want to put those in here as well, even though, they existed in another form, just because I like the transformation of it, and I like them as the new piece as well. So you might recognize some of the base imagery. I don't. There's too many things at this point. There's like thousands and thousands of collage sheets. I just can't keep track of everything. So, but I do know that I try and keep a very close eye on not repeating anything. But I guess in a sense, this is kind of repeating it, but it is transformed. So here is some older stuff. I think I called this page old stuff because there's just random stuff through the archive. But if you've been following closely and you know that I'm doing my Virtual Voyage 10 starting in June, more info to come obviously, but it is called Decade, and I'm going through the decade I've spent art journaling. And obviously I had to go back to the very beginning, and since I was going back to the beginning, I was coming across a whole bunch of other, random little scans and photos of things that I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to add that to Collage Club. This will be a fun little dive into the past. So this is a lot of random older stuff that you might recognize if you were around back in the day, back in the early days. I'd say this is more 2017, 2018, possibly into 2019. But yeah, this is some older stuff here. It's really funny to go back and see the different styles I was experimenting with, and love to go back and look at all that. Here's another bunch of random little bits and pieces. I've tried to give you lots of different sizes of things. Since I've started using a traveler's notebook size, I do need some smaller ephemera for those tinier corners. And even though I do that kind of every month, this I feel like there's a lot of variation in how big and small some of these pieces are. Like this is totally huge, but I do love these bigger pieces because you can harvest bits, like just use this head for something else, and you can, chop this head off and use it for something else. When those things become too small, it's a little hard to size up. It's always easier to size it down on your computer if you're tech savvy, but to size things up, you kind of lose a lot of quality. So in things that I really like, I try to give them a bit more of a substantial, space on the page. And then other little doodles, those can just be little bits and pieces. But this is kind of all over the place as well. Again, this was something from the past couple of months that I'd colored this one in. This was a Christmas tree from December set, and this was one of the faces from the Valentine's Day set, and this was the body of a reindeer from my Christmas tree ornament. So this is kind of all over the place, but I liked it all collaged together, so wanted to give you that too. I've erased some of the writing on here, so you could do a little bit of writing if you wanted, but this exists in one of my abandoned journals, and she was originally a little illustration I did that had a list of things I wanted to do when I got to Japan. So you can kind of see there, Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea. She's made out of washi tape. This is really, really old. Some of the first washi tape I got. Super random patterns that I don't really love, but I always thought she was kind of funny. And this is one of my favorite fairies. I always think of her when I think of the fairies that I draw. I don't know why. I should redraw her. But there's something charming about like the original sketches you think of when you kind of recall something. So that's a lot of that. Here is just a bunch of bigger pieces, more finished pieces. You will come to see some more of this later in the year. And then this is something that you shouldn't see for another few days, so don't worry about that. And then a tag, an old tag. I found some old tags. Who knew? I still had some. This is from my abandoned insert as well. Some crazier, more random stuff, obviously. Just words that I think are kind of fun to use. These are words that I harvest from junk mail. So all those kind of random little, mailbox stuffers that all the companies give you. So I cut out the words and just scan them in sometimes. Sometimes the words go together. Other times they don't. I just like the random words. A little mermaid border here. Yeah, random stuff. Some very random stuff in this collage club this month. And this, if you don't want a spoiler, sorry, don't look at this page. Go away now. If you don't want a mermaid spoiler, this is a page full of Mermaid 2025 stuff. I've obviously been doing this in April, just so I could get a head start on everything. In full transparency, I'm so in Virtual Voyage 10 right now. I was going to just skip Mermaid altogether, but I do love Mermaid. I love drawing mermaids. I love the creativity of, reimagining a lot of them. And I figured I'd take a really laid back approach and just kind of do whatever I felt like in my abandoned insert, because I've been loving that so much. And I wanted to use the insert as my regular journal anyway. So the problem with that is if I want to use it as my regular journal, I kind of need all the mermaids in there to be done and scanned before I start pasting things on top of them, because I don't want to give you a page where I've, stuck a ticket on top of one of the mermaids. So I kind of pre-did a bunch of them. I think I'm up to 17 maybe. So kind of half the month is already done. And that way I can start working on these pages that already have these mermaids on them and leave some of the other ones as I keep going through the challenge. So that won't make sense to anyone who doesn't do content and doesn't need to scan their imagery. It's not the way I would work if I were just kind of working in a journal that had, no other purpose than just being my journal. But yeah, I do need to scan all that stuff. So I have to make those weird decisions. But I've decided, my allergies are going nuts. I decided that I would do it. And some of these have just been super, super fun. Like, just really, in fact, I don't think there's been one that I haven't enjoyed. There's been some that I felt like were just kind of simpler and I didn't love as much as other ones, but all the ideas, I've just felt like, oh, I've got an idea, I want to do this. Oh, I just want to try that. Oh, I just want to try that. And it's just all working out. It's been super, super exciting to go through. And I love the format of all the different types of pages that are in that journal. I love, like this one, I took a whole bunch of Collage Club stickers and stuck it over the top to make the scales. This one's all kind of made of stickers. She kind of peeks out from the side. A lot of them don't actually have the fluke. I think that's the part of the mermaid tail, the fin right at the end. Like, they have this body part, but a lot of them are kind of missing that end of the tail. And it's not super on purpose. It just, a lot of the time, to zoom in close enough to be able to work on the parts I want to work on, mostly the face and kind of the body angles and the hair, the tail doesn't fit. Or sometimes it'll creep back around and come up in a different part of the page. So they are all mermaids, even if you don't see all the end of their tail. This one is pictures that I had taken of myself, and I drew myself with mermaid tail and kind of like a octopus tentacles there as well. I've just been loving it, like all of the mermaid stuff. So, I always do. I love her too. I think she's so pretty. I've done more than this too. I really want to show you everything. You'll see a whole bunch all together in the video. Like I said, I think I'm going to do a couple of videos where I just kind of batch all of them together. I've filmed absolutely everything that I've done, including even rebinding the journal. So, you know, you will not miss out. But for now, that is a big spoiler for at least the first bunch of mermaid stuff. And here is everything for May 2025. Really simple. Really quick. Lots of mermaid stuff, obviously. Big mermaid fan, big mermaid challenge fan. If you're doing a challenge, I always say, you know, set your expectations, what you actually want to get out of it. Like, set an intention for it. Don't, you know, don't stress too much. You can choose to stop it just as easily as you can choose to start it. And I always say set your expectations really low, at like 0, because then you're you know, you're impressed and you're successful if you even get started at all. But challenges are there for whatever you decide they're there for. If you're finding yourself weighed down by it, like, just let it go. It's not that serious. It is supposed to kind of be fun. So I'm taking that approach to it this year. It was mostly because I wanted to get really creative with the abandon insert kind of vibe that I've been going for, you know, using pages that are already done, working on top of it, not feeling afraid to, not that I feel afraid, but, you know, really leaning into doing the art and then doing the journaling on top. There's a lot about my abandoned inserts that I've been enjoying lately, if you've seen any of those videos, but especially just kind of, you know, sticking it all in there, like not worrying to cover up half of an image that I drew that might have taken 2 hours to draw. Like, I don't really care. I'm just going to stick it on top because, you know, maybe this is important to me now, or I just really want to rework something. I'll just do it. Anyway, I'm going to get into a tangent that I'll never shut up about, so I'll leave you there. That is May. All the information is in the description box below if you want to join Collage Club. Thanks for joining me for another month. I will be working very diligently on Virtual Voyage 10 and be releasing more information about that throughout the month as well. So keep your eyes peeled if you want to join us for our very last virtual voyage. It will be the biggest and the most intense ever. And I'm excited to, yeah, see what you come up with for Collage Club. I'll see you soon.